Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you guys the Melody Susie Stacy portable nail drill, and I'm going to show you guys everything I got in the package. So first thing I got were sanding beds. They are amazing, I love them. Then I got the drill bits container, which is where the drill bits came in. Right now what you'll see me doing is I am taking apart the nail drill just to show you guys how to put it together, how everything works, because at first I was very confused. So please stay with me and we will get you through this, I promise. So the cord is very stretchy. It is very long. The handpiece is very thin, very lightweight. It's not heavy, it's not thick, it's not uncomfortable, but there is something with it. So it's not a twist to open to put the drill bit in and twist to close. It is a push in the drill bit. And yeah, so basically the drill is not heavy, it is very thin. I'm going to show you guys the drill bits that came here. Those are all the drill bits, the ones that I'm pointing at. And to turn it on, you would just twist it, and the rest to twist it is how fast and how slow you want it to go. That is where the drill handle piece goes in. That is where you connect the end of the drill bit cord, and that is where you connect it. It's a black wire you will connect right there to basically just turn on the whole machine overall. So as you can see, I am kind of struggling to push it in, but I pushed it in. And now I'm going to place the drill handle in the center of the drill. I'm going to get my black cord that was all the way on the floor, and I'm going to connect it to the back of the drill to basically just turn it all on. So this is my first YouTube video, so I hope you subscribe and I hope you like this video, because I am a beginner nail tech and I will be posting a lot more videos. So as you guys can see, I finally found and was able to grab the black cord. So all I'm going to do is connect it to the drill. Now all I'm doing is I'm getting my sanding bed nail bit and I'm putting it into the handpiece, because I am going to get ready to basically buff my natural nail so that I get no lifting when I apply the acrylic. So this is an important step, and you need to make sure that you do it correctly, and I recommend that you do it with a nail drill, not a hand file, because I used to do it with a hand file and I did experience a lot of lifting. And actually when I did my sister's nails, she had lifting and she got fungus because water went in between the natural nail and the acrylic. So what I'm going to be using for my glue is the Macart glue, and these are nail tips that I did get off Amazon. So basically here's me going back in again, and here's me just making sure that I did not miss no places on my natural nail, and I'm just making sure that everything is all buffed out and that I have no natural shine to my natural nail. So on my thumb, I did have a little bit of leftover acrylic on my thumb, so I did not file off all the acrylic, and I was not able to take it off because I did smack my nail really hard. So even me just going over it lightly with a drill was hurting. So now I'm going to apply the nail tips. But before I do that, I'm just going to get my cuticle nail bit, and I'm going to go in to the cuticle, and I'm just basically going to cut it all off. I actually did have a hard time sanding down my natural nail shine. It was very hard for me, and I had to go over it many times because I wasn't pressing down too hard on it, so it really wasn't taking off any of the shine. So here's me basically just pushing back the cuticle because the sanding nail bit for the cuticle was not working. So here's my second attempt at using it, and it was finally working, thank the heavens. So you're going to hear me talk a lot in this video just because there's a lot of things I would like to clear up for new beginners who are starting their nail journey, I guess is how I would say it. But yeah, so get used to hearing my voice because you're going to hear it a lot. Now I'm going to be going in with my cuticle nippers. I'm just going to cut off the hanging pieces of cuticle that I have on my nail. So now I'm going to be putting on my sanding band nail bit, and I'm going to be taking off the natural shine from my right hand. So you're going to see me mess up a lot of times because the hand piece is on my left hand, so I'm very weak on my left hand. I know you're going to see me mess up where the drill piece goes around my finger and it looks scary, but I'm okay. I did not cut myself, I promise. So just be careful with that. You want to practice very slowly on low setting. Do not go too high because you will cut yourself, and we do not want that. So now that my fingernails have been prepped, I am going to be dehydrating my natural nails using the Mia Secret dehydrator. Just going to dehydrate my nails, get them ready to apply the fake nail tips. I'm going to be using the McCart nail glue. I'm going to grab the size of the nail tips that fit my natural nail from sidewall to sidewall. I'm going to put a little dot of glue on my nail, and then I'm going to press the nail tip down for 5 seconds. After the 5 seconds are done, I'm going to go on the edge of each nail tip, and I'm going to press down for also 5 seconds really hard to make sure that I get no lifting. So before you glue on your nail tips, I recommend that you size them out and make sure that they fit your nail from sidewall to sidewall. You do not want the nail tip to overlap and actually be on your skin because that will hurt to take off. So please measure before you glue. So now that I have the nail tips on, I'm going to cut the nail tip to the desired length that I want and the length that I feel comfortable having. So my length size, I would say, is medium to short to long. So any nail size length does not bother me. I can do short nails, I can do medium nails, I can do long nails. It does not bother me. the only thing that bothers me is my fear of breaking a nail and actually my real nail falling off. That is scary. I hope that never happens to me, but yes. So don't be scared to cut them the length you want them, because they're your nails at the end of the day. So now I'm just making sure that the nail tips are the exact same sizes on both hands. So here's me just making sure that I do not need to cut off more. So here's me actually having to cut off a little bit of the nail from the ring finger because it was too long, which honestly it might not matter, because regardless, the length that I have now on my nails is way shorter than the ones I have right now in real life. So I did end up going a little bit smaller, and here's me being silly, and I measured my index fingers to see if they were the same size, but I forgot that I had a bandage on. So that was funny. These are the nail files that I use. You can get them off Amazon. So I'm just dehydrating my nails right now. I like to dehydrate my nails 2 times. Once I am done dehydrating my nails, I'm gonna let the dehydrator sit. And now I am just shaping my nails to the desired shape that I want. I was going for coffin, but I ended up being square, which is fine because, like I said, my nails are way different from the ones that I did in this video. So now I'm going in with the Mia Secret Extra Bond, and I'm going to apply that to my natural nail just so I can have some assurance that I'm not going to have any lifting or any nails popping off. Everything you will see me using I did get off Amazon, so there's a side note, except for the acrylic. It is Glam and Glitz acrylic, which is medium pink. I really do love this acrylic. Here is my nail brush that I'm using. It is a size 8, and this is the monomer that I'm using from JC Beauty. Here's me making sure that I got all the bubbles out of my brush, and now I'm going to show you guys how to apply the acrylic. First thing you want to do is get all the air bubbles out of your brush. Slide your brush against your damping dish. And here's me getting a little bit of acrylic. I'm going to apply the acrylic where the fake nail tip meets to my natural nail, and I'm just going to slide the acrylic down. So here's me going in for my second bead, and I'm going to place that one a little bit under where the first bead went. So here's me putting it a little bit under. Here's me flattening it down with my brush, cleaning off my brush, and just sliding the acrylic down. So you're gonna want to do this. If you do want an in-depth video on how I do my acrylic beads and how I grab them and how to do them and how to place them, I will do a video explaining all of that. But for right now, this is basically how I do it. So here's me grabbing my third bead, putting it down a little bit under from the second one, sliding it down. So here's me going in for the 4th bead, and I'm just going to put down a little bit under from where the 3rd bead went. So when you do try to pick up a acrylic bead, it is going to be hard. Trust me, you will get used to it. It will get easier for you. It's just you have to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. For me, I was using the Couture acrylic and that really did not work for me. So I decided to invest in a better acrylic. I also do recommend the JC Beauty monomer. It is a strong monomer, but not very strong to the point where you can't stand smelling it. But yeah, so basically here's me putting my final bead by my cuticle. Here's me dragging it down to blend it out, to make sure that it's just not lumpy, to smooth it out, make sure it's a perfect acrylic bead. Cleaning off the edges of the cuticle, making sure that if I did get any acrylic on the edge of my cuticle, to wipe it down. So here's me doing the exact format for all my other nails. Nothing special. You just always want to make sure that you wipe off your brush every time you do get an acrylic bead, because if not, you will get acrylic stuck in between the brush and you will have to buy a new brush. Trust me, I made that mistake multiple times. This is my 3rd brush I have bought, and oh my god, is it exhausting buying a new brush just because you're too lazy to wipe it down. Please take care of your brushes. You will thank me later. So now that I applied the acrylic to both of my hands, here's me showing you how beautiful the medium pink acrylic is. I love it. So here I am showing you my 100/180 nail file, and now all I'm going to do is reshape my nails again. Here I am going in with my sanding band, and I'm just going to file off the acrylic from the top, smoothing it out, making sure that I have no lumps. and making sure that I am not missing any places. So here's just me fixing the nails. Here's me doing my right hand. All I'm doing is doing the exact same thing I did on my left hand. Nothing special, just making sure that it is all perfect and smooth. So I did get tired of using the drill, so here I am going in with my nail file, using the buffing side of the nail file. I'm just buffing out the top of my nail, smoothing them out better. To me, I prefer using the hand file better than the drill because honestly the drill takes too long in my opinion. So here's what I prefer to do. Now that they are all filed and buffed to my desire, I'm going to change the drill bit and I'm going to put on one that basically just gets around the cuticle. So here I am pointing at it. I don't know what it's called, but that is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is basically just drill away the little bumpy lumps I have by my cuticle. So I'm going to do that to each of my nails. Here I am going in with a different drill bit. That is what it looks like. Also, again, I do not know the name, but this is just so I can get the edges of my sidewalls. I'm going to do this to all of my nails, and I'm going to make sure that I take off the acrylic that I did get on the side of my skin. This is how my nails look. I know they look beautiful. I did take the bandage off of my nail because I decided to paint them. So here's me going through all the paint colors I have, looking for the right one that I want. So I was having a difficult time choosing the color that I wanted, just because I did not know which one would look nice on me. So here I am going through each one again and again, just trying to make sure that I make up my mind. So I decided to go for a neon color. I did go for a yellow neon highlighter color that you will see me pick out. There it is. That is the color I chose. So now I'm just looking for it. I found it. By the way, these are the Beatles gel nail polishes. So here I am painting my nails. It is a very bright color. I know my nail lamp, the numbers are kind of glitching. Trust me, that is not what happens in real life. It was just what the camera of my phone was picking up. I do not know why, but that is how it looks. So please don't mind that. My nail lamp is not broken. I just bought it. It is a 120 watts. So here I am just painting my nails. I did do 2 coats of this nail polish just because it was very clear like almost, and I did not want that. I wanted it to be very, very pigmented. So here I am. I also did paint the broken nail on my finger, which I thought was funny. So on the new set of nails that I do have on right now, I did that same day go back and decide to file off that whole nail of the acrylic and redo a new set on it. Even though I was bleeding on that finger, I was like, I cannot do this. Just having one nail broken, it looked very embarrassing to me. So I decided to put a new nail in it, and I did. Did it hurt? Yes. Here's me putting it inside the lamp for 60 seconds. So here's me going in for the second coat. Even though it did look nice with just 1 coat on, I still wanted to do 2 coats. I hope you guys are liking my video so far. This is my first time doing a voiceover, and it is honestly very difficult. I keep messing up on my words, which you will hear in the video. Please don't make fun of me. I know I keep messing up on words. It's only because I have never done one of these before. I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe. If I'm talking too much and it annoys you, I am so sorry. I just want to make sure that you guys are not just listening to music and watching my video. I also want you guys to hear me, and I also want to share with you guys some tips and some tricks and some things I use. So yeah, that is the cuticle oil I use and the top coat that I use. And yes, I got them from Amazon. So that is what 2 coats look like. Here's me just mixing around and rolling around the top coat because it is very thick. Here I am applying the top coat to the nails. I just do 1 thick layer of top coat. After I'm done putting on the top coat, I'm going to clear it for 60 seconds. After the 60 seconds are done, here's me just touching them to make sure that the clear coat did dry. And I'm going to be doing my right hand. I did go off camera just because I am putting a little bit of hand sanitizer on my hands because I did have a lot of acrylic powder on them. So here's me giving you guys a close-up on how they look. Here's the after shots. Those are the nails I did. That is my sister on my desk. Here are both of my hands. That's how they look like. And here's just a close-up of everything you will get if you do get the Melody Susie nail drill. Please subscribe and like. I will be posting nail videos and tutorials. Welcome to the Panda Bear family. Follow me at Haley_Mark27.